Hey guys! So before I can get to my story, I'd like to wish you a happy Easter and hope everybody's having a good weekend. And tomorrow we get to go back to school! Yay! Okay, anyways. So, Jesus. So, the story that I want to tell you is a story that happened, not a story that happened to me, is something that happened to me when I was, itty bitty bitty mer. So it was around Christmas time, and I was like maybe 7 or 8 years old. I was outside on my little oval of lawn trying to build a snowman. And this snowman was like, okay, like this big. Like, not even. So I'm building the snowman. It's like half on my grass. No, it's like 3/4 on my grass and 1/4 on the sidewalk thing. It's not even a sidewalk, it's just like pavement. And I'm like being happy. I'm building my snowman, and my neighbor that lives next door to me with her black dog, because one died. She's walking by and I'm building my snowman. She stops, looks at me, and says, "What are you trying to do? Are you trying to kill me?" And I was like, "Huh?" And then she's like, "Do you want me to slip on this and fall?" And I was like, I didn't really know what to say. I was like, little, I was just building a snowman. And so my mom was watching me from my window, and then she started yelling at the lady. Let's call, I don't know what to call her. Let's call her Sourpuss. Let's call her Mrs. Sourpuss. Okay, so me mama was yelling at Miss Sourpuss, and she's saying all like, "Oh, she's just playing. She's only little. She's only playing with the snow." And then Miss Sourpuss is yelling at her. She's like, "I'm gonna slip and fall, and I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna blame your daughter." So then my dad comes out with a thing of salt to like help melt the snow away, like that melty, snowy salt stuff. So we're knocking down my little snowman, and I'm crying and I'm sad, and the lady's standing there waiting for us to finish so she can start walking again. And I don't know why she couldn't have just gone around my little hill of snow, which wasn't even in her way in the first place. So we're doing that, and as we're like trying to get rid of my little snow hill, there's a guy. One of the guys that live in my complex, I guess he was like watching us, and after I went inside, maybe 10-15 minutes later, I look outside to see if my snowman is all gone by now, and there's this guy, and he's building me a new snowman, like right in the middle of our patch of like oval grass area, and this snowman is like 10 times bigger than the one that I made. And I was like, I didn't want to go out there and say anything to him because, you know, I was like nervous and little. But yeah, so he's building me this ginormous snowman. He's rolling big piles of snow across the complex and rolling it onto our patch of grass that was covered in snow. And he was using her snow next door. And I was like, ha, he's using her snow. So after he was gone and the snowman was all made with eyes and nose, hat and scarf, I was so happy. So I went outside and we took pictures with it, but the guy was gone. He used to live underneath one of my best friend's house over there. He used to be the downstairs neighbor, but he moved out, and I never got to say thank you or like tell him that I like really appreciated that he built me a snowman after this woman was like witching with a B at me for building a pile of snow. So I don't remember his name either. So dude that used to live under Kai, thanks so much for building me a snowman. I really appreciate it, and I'm very happy that you did it because that lady really pissed me off when I was little. So yeah. That was the beginning of my crappy 7-year-old, 8-year-old Christmas. But I guess I eventually got over it. But I still don't like her. She likes to give me hell. And sometimes I'll be walking home from school and I'll see her just about to leave her house, but when she sees me, she'll go back in. I didn't even do anything to her. Okay, it seems as though like she doesn't like kids. She complained to our complex thingy that when kids rollerblade or bike, it makes too much noise. So we're not allowed to like rollerblade or bike near our house anymore. There's signs like on the sidewalk, no rollerblading or biking, but we do that shit anyways because we don't care, even though we might get in trouble. But nobody said anything, so whatever. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's scared of me. Oh, she can just wait until I get my driver's license. Then she'll be scared. But I think scaring her will be a bad thing, because then she might tell my parents. But I'd never do anything to her. I mean, like, I complain about her, like, all the time, but... Anyways, as I was saying, she doesn't like kids. And we live near an elementary school, so... The elementary school kids make noise every day, and the bell rings for, like, break and lunch stuff, and, yeah. So she doesn't like kids. Why would she decide to live next to an elementary school? In a complex that's full of kids. Like, okay, sometimes she's nice to some of the kids, but to most of us, she hides. Yeah. Oh, and one time, me and my friends were playing ball, and our ball rolled into a bush that was, I guess it was her bush, and there was a couple flowers there. But the ball was like this big. It wasn't like a basketball or a soccer ball or like a football or something like that. And the ball just like bounced over there, like, woo, ball, I'm a bounce in the bush. And then she looked out her window, and she started yelling at us because we broke her bush. So, yeah, we said, I guess we tried to say sorry, but she wouldn't hear of it, so we just ended up going inside. But we took her ball. We took the ball. But she was a mean lady. She's still a mean lady. I saw her yesterday morning when I was going off to work, and I thought it looked like she was going to walk to the parking lot, but she took a turn. She's walking towards the parking lot, and we're coming out of the house. She sees us, and then she starts going this way, like sharp turn, like what the? Yeah. So, I know she has a problem, sorta, with my parents, because she didn't like my other neighbor, so she tried to get my parents to like not like her too, but we love this neighbor. She's like my grandma. So we're like friends over here, and then there's her. And her husband is apparently suffering from depression. So I wonder why that is. Anyways, yes. I hope she's having a good Easter too though, because I don't want her being angry. She's like she's like an angry animal, but not a bear. She's mostly like silent at times, like hiding, and then she's like a chameleon? Do chameleons get angry? Anyways, I'm blabbering now. So, yeah, that's the end of my sad child story life thing, and yeah. I'll tell another story next time, or update, or whatever. Yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering about my undercut, the video of me getting this is in my other account, the XX Soul Candy XX account. So, I guess I'll like put a link somewhere here. Let's put it here. So I'll put a link here to my undercut video. When I first got it done, there was a design, but I just got it recut so it would grow it straight and stuff, but you know. So, go check it out. And yeah. Okay, I'm so retarded. Bye!